What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I want in more people here. I want in more people here, so we can start this live. And then I have really big stuff planned out for you. I want in more 20 people, then we can get started, guys. Share the link, and let's get started, guys. I have big stuff planned out for you. Share the link, guys. Share the link. So, guys, I'm going to be explaining to you how we use these funded accounts, and how we can get started with these funded accounts, and why you really need to start with these funded accounts. You know, share the link, guys. Share the link, and we get started. Share the link, guys. I want in more people, more guys. More guys come in, then we start. More guys, more guys. Yeah, I can see the number going now. Yeah, let's get the numbers up. I'm going to give you information, and this is going to be life changing, guys. This is going to be life changing. More guys, yeah. I see 14 people in there. Let's go. Let's keep the number going up. Let's go. So most of you guys have started forex trading, and actually, let me first introduce myself, guys. So first of all, thank you for being here and taking your time to watch this live video. My name is Junior, and I'm going to be explaining to you. Yeah, let me increase my voice. Can you hear me now? Someone text that if you can hear me well. Someone text that if they can hear me well. Do you hear me well? So I can continue. I've increased my volume. Okay, sure. So most of you guys, you know me, bagendajunior. I've been trading for quite. I've been trading in the forex market for quite now, almost 3 years. So when I started forex, forex wasn't easy. I had to blow up accounts. I had to blow up accounts, and I had to go like really the hard way. But as I was on my way learning forex, I've learned very many things. I've learned risk management and all that. But now the most important thing is a funded account. This is something I always tell everyone that wants to join my VIP signals. Join the VIP signals, but be aware of a funded account. The reason why I want to let you guys know about this funded accounts, because this funded accounts, the first thing, you're playing around with big amounts. We are playing with big money. So most of you guys have seen traders that have like huge accounts, 10,000. You see them running with those big profits, guys. It's not because they have so much money. No, these guys are paid for funded accounts. I'm telling you this, and no mentor, no one is going to tell you this, guys. No one will tell you. They'll just keep you in that. They'll just keep you there, and then you in your head you think, okay, these guys have so much money on their trading accounts. No, there are pro firms, like literally every forex trader, every pro forex trader, they've done these funded accounts. Me myself, I've done a funded account with FTMO. I've done with my forex funds, and I've done with Trader Central. So right now I'm working with Trader Central. That's why most of you guys have been encouraging us to open up with Trader Central, because it has very good prices, starting from 5,000. Other pro firms have starting from 10,000, and their accounts are so huge. So guys, if you're just join, make sure subscribe, like the video. Yeah. So guys, what I'm trying to mean, the benefits for funded account. And actually, let me first tell you what funded account is. The funded account, these are accounts that are provided to you by these pro firms. So some of the pro firms we have Trader Central, we have FTMO, we have my forex fund, we have the funded trader. So when you join any of these pro firms, they'll find your account, but when you pay for a challenge, they'll give you a demo account where you have to first pass a challenge. The challenge has two phases. It has two phases. It has the first phase where you have to make around 80%. It depends on what pro firm. So Trader Central, you need to just make 8%. And then the second challenge, you have to make 4%. Then after when you pass the challenge, they'll give you a real account. So the reason why I want you guys to pay for these funded accounts, because when I was starting forex, I put in so much money, man. I put in so much money. I blew up accounts. So when try to add up all this money. This money I would have paid for a funded account back then if I knew. So most of you guys, I don't want you to waste your time now that you're trading in the market with your own money. Yet you can pay for a funded account and you get on with the funded account. Because most of the guys even I've taught in my mentorship, I always advise them. So when we're done with the mentoring part, uh, I want you to start in the demo account. But remember, the pro firms, the funded accounts, they first give you a demo account. Try first going to practice your skills. You get so it's better for you guys to start a funded account. So some of the best benefits for you to start a funded accounts are the funded accounts. You don't have like those emotions that the same emotions you have connected to your account. When you're trading your real account, you have emotions connected to your account. When you're trading with a funded account, like it's quite different. You see, even us pro traders, we have been in the game for quite long, but there's that feeling. As long as you have a heart, there's that attachment you have to your account. So it's better for you to join a funded account where you have like less emotions, but you have to treat the funded account. You have to treat the funded account with respect, because you want to make money. So, we back test on the weekends. We back test and then we want to trade with big money on the weekends. But why would you be back testing on weekends just to trade with a small account during the weekdays and then be making small profits? You'll be playing with around 0.01 lot size. You want to play with around this big money because with funded account you're going to make big money. Most of the guys are day traders, and they have small accounts. But if you're a day trader and you have a big account, like $20,000, that's very good money to start. It's very good money to start, guys. You get so no trader is going to tell you about these funded accounts. No trader. They're going to keep it to themselves. They will be out here mentoring you. They tell you how much to start with. They'll tell you start with $100, start with this. But they're going to keep all this information to themselves. It's something I discovered and I wanted to share with you guys. A funded account, it's the way to go. There are very many, and I'll go through my Trader Central how we use it. So my Trader Central, when you sign up, and you can even literally get a discount when you sign up with my link. So they send you the details, the login details on your MT5 or MT5. When you pass the challenge, you can always do payouts. When you pass the first challenge and the second challenge, they'll give you back your money. Like let's say if you paid $38 for the $5,000 account, they will give back you your money. Then they will offer you details to a real account. So whatever amount you make in the real account will offer you 85% of offer you 85% of your profits. That's how much you take. So whenever you make profits, you take 85%. So and my forex plans has three challenges. Not three challenges. They have three plans. They have the accelerated plan, and they have the challenge plan, and they have also a monthly challenge. But I'm going to talk about these two. They have the accelerated plan and the challenge plan. So the challenge plan is a very good one because you have 2 months to work on yourself. Make the first challenge, the second challenge. Then when you pass the two challenges, and they give you the real account. But for that one, you take a big percentage and you make your profits. They refund you back your money. But for those guys that want accelerated plans, this is where an accelerated plan on the funded account is where you pay and then they'll give you a real account. But the only difference is the accelerated plan, you're going to pay so much money and they'll give you a small account. So I'll give you an example. Let me first log in here, real quick. So with an accelerated plan, when you pay, like let's say for a $2,000 account, you pay something like $100. So when you pay $100, they want you to manage. It's like it's very tight. On big accounts, no, on the challenge plans, you don't have to go beyond 5% of your account daily. You get. But then also for the accelerated plans, the amount you pay. Let's say if you pay $200 for an account, yes, accelerated account, it means you don't have to go beyond that loss of $200. You get. So for the challenge, it's different. The challenges, they are risk. They say they don't want you to lose this much. It's very good for them. for the challenges, because you're not going to have to worry about risking so much, because they tell you don't lose 5% of the account. Actually, they don't want you to lose 10% of the account, and it's, I think, let's say if you have a $20,000 account, they don't want you to lose $1,000, but overall it's $1,200. But on an accelerated account, it's very different, though they give you a real account there. And the disadvantage about these accelerated accounts is that when you sign up for this accelerated account, you only take around 50% of your profits, so which is very less. And when you take 50% of your profits, they even reduce the taxes. There are even taxes that are involved. So my thing here, guys, it's just a challenge. I advise you to do a challenge. A challenge is what I advise you guys to do. And I'm also going to go again through what the challenge is for guys that are just joining in. A funded account these are accounts that are offered to you by by pro firms. There are very many pro firms out there. There's Trader Central, My Forex Funds, the funded trader. So when you're someone who wants to play with big money, you want to make money. I want to talk to guys that want to make money, guys. I want you guys to make money in the forex market, but you're not going to make the money with small accounts. If you have a $100 account, you're not going to make any money in the forex market. I'm being honest with you guys. You're not going to make any money. I see most of you guys come into the market with like very less money, with $30, $40. You're trying to grow an account. You can't make money with small money. You get? When you want to make big money, you have to play with big numbers, You have to play with big numbers. That's why, guys, I'm advising you to sign up for these funded accounts. Don't waste any time. And literally, they're not asking for so much. Let me go through some of these prices, and you see they're not asking for much for these. These accounts are not very expensive. Let me show you here. Trader Central. I'm going to go through them, and then you know what you are getting into. Okay, this is Trader Central. And I'm also going to be doing more lives where I'll be explaining to you on how we can use these platforms. I'm also going to be doing these lives and show you how we can be using these platforms. Give me a minute. I want to see the prices down here. Yeah. Let me first log in, guys. First, give me a minute. Let me log onto my platform. This is my first live on YouTube. I wanted to be sharing my screen and show you how we log in and you sign up and all that, but it's not possible because I need to first download some software on my computer. But let me first log in here real quick. Guys that are just joining in, make sure to subscribe. And I already have guys that have joined my VIP and have paid for these funded accounts, and some of them have already passed their first phase, some have passed the second phase, Guys, this is like a full-time job, when you pay for a funded account, you're making like crazy money. Even though you're just waking up and making $200 per day, that's just enough for you. But we don't want to limit ourselves on how much we want to make in the market. We don't want to limit ourselves on how much we want to make in the market. Guys are just joining in. So this is how it looks like, you see. I don't know if you can see it very well. So this is the platform. No, this is not very clear. But I'll be doing a live, another live where I'm going to be sharing everything on how you join and everything. But the platform is not that complicated, And guys, the other advantage when you're using a funded account, these funded accounts, they offer you very good spreads. Like the brokers they use, they offer you good spreads because they want you to make money. So the spreads are so favorable than these other brokers out here, they are so favorable. So let me do this way. So as you can see, these are the challenges here. So I'm going to first go through the instant, someone who said about, someone wanted me to talk about the accelerated one. So when they offer you an accelerated account, it has no expiry date. Like you just make money as much as you want. But remember, the drawdown limit is 5%. 5%. So if you have an account for $2,000, the drawdown limit is 5% of that 2,000. So meaning if you lose 5%, they remove the account from me for the accelerated one. So that's why I don't encourage you guys to do the accelerated one, because even the profits you make from that accelerated one, they're so small. So I'm just going to go straight to the challenge, which is the best thing, because you know you're first practicing your skills on the demo account, but you should treat this demo account as a real account, guys. The first time I traded on this challenge thing, I was already doing my thing on my real accounts, but when I discovered these challenges, I had to jump onto the challenge. But then they gave me the demo. I had to be patient for 2 months, you know, just being able to make money, because even what they ask for is not like so big. Because like I paid for an account, a 50K account. I had to make a certain figure, a certain amount in just a small period of time. But remember, I had 30 days to make the money. So I would have even made that money in just that same day and finish the challenge. But they want to see consistency. They want to see if you are consistent. So let me see here. Let me see. Give me a minute, guys. One. Okay. So guys, these are the challenges. We have a $5,000 account. A $5,000 account, they give you a leverage of 1 to 200, which is a very good one. They give you 30 days to trade. So your profit target is only 8%. So meaning on a $5,000 account, if your target is to make 8%, so meaning 8% is like $400 on a $5,000 account, and you only pay $38 only for that account. So I've seen most of you guys blowing up this $38. You blow it up, just like that. But what will you pay for a challenge, and then they're going to give you $5,000 in your account. Most of the traders actually don't have like these big numbers in their account. They are like a few traders have like huge amounts. So this is the advantage, guys. So for a $10,000 account, still they'll give you a leverage of 1 to 200. They'll give you 30 days for you to trade the first phase. And here the drawdown limit is 10% and the profit target is 8%. So minimum trading days is 10. Whatever challenge you pay for, they want to see consistency. They don't want you to over risk just because it's a big account. They even have up to $200,000. If you are someone who wants to take up that, you can take it up. And the rules are just the same. Leverage is 1 to 200. You have 30 days. 8% is your target. Is how much you have to make. So meaning on a $200,000 account, you have to make $16,000 in 30 days on a 200K account. But if you're not ready for the 200K, if you're not ready for 200K, just go with a small account, a $10,000 account or $20,000 account. I've seen someone who has asked that if you finish the challenge in 2 days. No, you can't finish the challenge in 2 days. They don't want that. They want you to trade for at least minimum trading days at 10. They don't want you to just over risk, because if it was just like that, even us would finish these challenges in just 1 day. Because like let me give you an example. They want me to, let's say if I pay for a $20,000 account, they want me to just want me to make 16,000. No, it's $1,600 in 30 days. But remember, they're giving me an account for 20,000. I can literally make 1,600 I don't know, even in just 5 hours. As long as I have a setup that is worth 200 pips. 200 pips is just enough for me. Because see, if I use my lot size of, used a 2 standard lot size, a 2 standard lot size gives me $20 per pip. So meaning 20 times 200, that's already $2,000. So guys, you don't have to just do these challenges and finish it in just 1 day. They want to see consistency. They want to see, does this trader know? Because remember, these poor firms are not out here to just fund any trader. They want to fund skilled traders. They want to fund skilled traders. So guys, that's just about these funded accounts. And ways of paying, we have your credit or debit. We have your credit or debit. We have PayPal, and also we have crypto. So it's very easy. Most of you guys don't know how to use cryptocurrencies, and cryptocurrencies is very easy to use. One of the ways, you just download cheaper cash. They have Bitcoin, Ethereum onto there. They have Dogecoin. So You can even literally use you can use crypto to connect with other brokers, like who goes where. So if you want to deposit, so me, I don't only use Templar FX and Xness. I also use who goes where. So when I want to use who goes where, when I'm not doing the challenges and the funded account, so I deposit my money in cheaper, I buy Bitcoin, then I go onto my cheaper, on my who goes where. I get the address to deposit, I put it in cheaper, then on cheaper, I deposit, and then money is in my home. So when after I'm done trading for maybe a couple of period of time, then I'll still do the same. But these crypto transactions are very fast. So if you guys have a bad, if you have a bad, how should I call it? How should I say it? How should I say it? Most of you guys have like a bad say about crypto. Because even our government just recently blacklisted it. But crypto is it's very easy to use. It's very easy to use. So guys, when you're paying for this, you can literally just use either PayPal or you can use Bitcoin or Ethereum, depending on what's good for you. Now you don't need a national ID. You don't need a national ID. You don't need a national ID. For anyone who has done these challenges, either my forex funds of TM, we don't need an ID. Yeah. For them, they want to see your skill. They want to see, do you know how to trade forex? Guys that are just joining in, make sure to subscribe, tap that like button. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be doing actually more lives, and I'll be showing you how we trade in the forex market. I'll be doing analysis, and you guys will be seeing. So I'll be doing this every weekend, to let you guys know about this forex thing. And I'll even, but today I just wanted to come up here and just talk about these. I just wanted to come up here and talk about these funded accounts. Because these funded accounts, man, these are the way to go. These are the way to go. So one of the ways I'm going to be giving you some strategies, guys, on how we can pass this funded account. So get a pen and get a book. We start on how we can pass these challenges. I'm going to give you some strategies. So I'm starting, guys. Send a thumbs up if you have got your book. Send a thumbs up if you have got your book. We start. I'm going to give you strategies, man. Whoever is not in here, call your friends. I'm going to give you some strategies on how we can pass these challenges. Get a book, get a pen. So, these challenges are very doable. Let me first push this back. Yeah, I can see me very clear. So these challenges are very doable, guys. So, the day you pay for the challenge, they'll give you the challenge. That's not the day the challenge starts. The day you pay for the challenge is not the day challenge starts. The challenge starts when you place your first trade. So, guys, don't risk. Why are you risking? Whatever account you pay for, they've given you 30 days for the first phase. They've given you the 30 days. They've given you 30 days for you to do what? For the challenge. You pass the challenge. So I'm going to talk about a $20,000 account. So for a $20,000 account, they want you to make 8%. 8% only. It asks $1,600. So when you go into the market, only look out for clear setups. Clear setups. Let your target be 50 pips per trade you take. Let it be 50 pips. So when you're someone who's going to look for 50 pips every time you go into the market, it's going to be very easy for you. Because I want you to only look out for setups. I want you to look out for breakouts. I want you to look out for, you have to learn price action, guys. Actually, this is the biggest thing I've been talking about, price action. And I'm also going to do a video. I'm going to do the video today. When I'm done with this live, I'm doing a price action video today. Today, I'm going to do a price action video for you guys so that you can know price action. So guys, and I was still telling you on how you can pass the challenge. Make sure to look for price action, know how they trade it, because price action is literally just going onto the chart, being able to identify trends in the market, being able to trade the market with just using patterns, but without indicators. This is the best way to trade. Look out for a few currencies. Look out for currencies that you're going to focus on and just take those trades. And also when you're trading a funded account, you don't need to take very many trades. There's someone that recently paid for a funded account. So they send me their login and everything, so that I can see how they're performing. They're really trading good, but they're over trading, when you place more than 200 trades, we pass funded accounts with just 10, 20 trades only, 15 trades. But you place up to 100 or 200 trades. Those are very many, guys. They want you to scalp with this market. So if you're someone who trades breakouts, look for an uptrend. Look for an uptrend. An uptrend is a market that's going up like this. Look for a downtrend. A downtrend is a market that goes down like this. So look for a downtrend. Take trades when the market is jumping in between those levels. Look out for demand zones and supply zones and take trades when the market is jumping in between those levels. Then take your trades. And I guarantee you, when you take trades when the market is jumping in these levels like this, at least 30 pips is guaranteed. And then when the market breaks out, right now, if you guys, if you have been in the market right now, markets have been very clear. So if most of you guys have paid for these funded accounts during just last week and this week, you would be in profits. So right now, you can even go check your USD right now. Market has been jumping in between. So if you're someone who trades only that, trade that only whenever you see it on the market. Look for a chart where you find it, a channel. I'm talking about a channel. Whenever market is in an uptrend, it's forming higher highs and higher lows. So we take trades when market retraces, you get. When the market retraces, you get. So whenever market retraces, it's forming, it has retraced to form a high low. So we take a trade and then jump up, take a trade and jump up. You get, guys? So I want you, oh my goodness, guys, I'm going to tell you everything how we can pass this challenge. So a channel, I was talking about a channel. So now I'm going to talk about demand and supply. So most of you guys have seen ranging markets. Most of you guys have seen ranging markets, how market ranges in between, but you don't know, just think market is ranging in between. So let me tell you, we have a liquidity of $6.6 trillion. That is how much is being traded every day in the forex market. But most of you guys think this battle is between the buyers and sellers. No, this battle is between retail traders, me I'm a retail trader, you a retail trader, and the banks. So these banks always put in liquidity and drive the market where they want. I already did a video about those structures. These are the banks adding in liquidity. So when you go into a chart and then find ranging markets, a ranging market, no, okay, those are banks. So when the market forms the first, if a market forms the, like a sharp V, if a market forms that sharp V, you should know, okay, these are banks adding in money. So meaning when a bank forms that sharp V like this, draw there a horizontal line, or you draw the rectangle. Then when the market comes back to another level, which will be our demand zone, draw there a line also. So because market when bounces off here, it's going to definitely come back to this level. So what I'm trying to mean, you guys know how to trade ranging markets. We eat when market is bouncing both, like we eat, you get. So what I'm trying to mean, whenever market is coming up here, take a trade and sell. But you should know that's a demand zone or a supply zone. And I've already done a video about demand and supply, guys. Go check it out. That is another strategy how you can pass these funded accounts. Because you are taking what we are. And guys, I want you to be traders that you trust your strategies. Don't be traders that you don't trust your strategies. Because I know most of you guys when jump into the market, there's this weakness you have, feelings. I know everyone has feelings, but don't bring them in the forex market. You're going to lose your money. So the other strategy is the moving average. The other strategy is the moving average. So how do you use moving average? So me myself, I use the exponential moving average. The reason why I use it because it reacts fast to price movements and price changes. The exponential moving average. So I advise you guys to use the exponential, not the simple moving average. So the settings for my moving average, guys, write down. The settings for my moving average is the 21 EMA, and 50 EMA. Those are my moving average settings. So when I'm using my moving average, it tells me, it shows me where market is going to go. It shows me where market is going to reach. So this is how I use my moving average. So when the market is in an uptrend, when the market is in an uptrend, it's floating above the moving average. So meaning our moving averages are going to be down like this, and market will be jumping like on top of them. You get. Then when market is in a downtrend, our moving averages will be below and market will be above like this. Guys, I know you know what I'm talking about. So when the market is going up like this, it only retraces. Buyers are in, then sellers trade taking the market down. But remember, the overall direction for the market is an uptrend. So you see these moves here. The high, low. So this high low, when you don't, guys, if you don't know where the high low ends or the retracement, because most of you guys have hard time using the Fibonacci retracement. So when you want to know where the retracement will end, most times the market retraces on our moving average and mostly on the 21 EMA. So that's where our market, retraces to. So whenever market taps my EMA, I take another trade, a buy trade. Then we shall have that impulse move to the upside. Then again we shall see another retracement to the, But when I'm using my moving average, when as I told you, that retracement, it ends on the moving average and the market continues. But if that market crosses my EMA, then I may think, okay, we have reversal. So I wait for confirmation to know, okay, this is a reversal. So when market crosses now to the 50 EMA, remember the two lines like this. So if market is up here, then it crosses to this here, it crosses here, then it comes to this 50 EMA, then I know, okay, we may have a reversal. So there, I just wait for now market to break both my moving averages, and then we see a retest. Then after this retest, we shall sell. And that happened last week on USD guys. Write this down. Go check your USD. Check the 4-hour time frame. You're going to tell me. We had that I took trades off that USD. The other trade was GBP JPY. Someone commented about it. I took this trade last week. Market was giving us retracement. So the other also, before I leave moving averages, when market is whenever the 2 EMA cross, we have a reversal. So if you have been in an uptrend and the 2 EMA cross, we shall see a reversal on the downside. So for you to be able to catch trades off this, we have to be patient. You have to be patient, guys, for you to be able to take trades off those moving average. So I'm going to talk about another simple strategy. Patterns. Patterns, guys. Guys, give me your ears. Don't try now from here. Patterns. So most of you guys want to know how these traders are able to catch like really big moves in the market. I've already done a video about patterns. What are patterns? Patterns are these everyday structures we see in the market. We have the double top, we have the bullish pennant, we have the double bottom, we have the triple top, we have the triple bottom. There are very many patterns, and you need to know all of them on your fingertips. Just as you know the doji, the gravestone, the evening star, morning star, the dragonfly. As you know this kind of sticks on your fingertips, you need to know also the patterns on your fingertips. So when you go into the market, so this is the way I trade. I'm going to tell you the way I trade. The first thing when I go into the chart, I go into the big time frame. I go to the daily time frame and look for a big structure. So I first identify, okay, is market in an overall uptrend or a downtrend, or it's in a ranging market. So when I know the overall trend for the market, then I look for a structure. You get? So when I look for the structure, I'll zoom into the small time frames to see what structures do we have there, because structures are different on time frames. Let's say on Euro USD, you may see a certain structure. Let's say when on 1 hour time frame, you may see a downtrend. You get? And then on the big time frame, when it's just market is just retracing. So it's very good to look at all time frames. Look at all time frames. So me, I go into the market, look for a structure, then zoom into the small time frames to see what structures do we have. So if these structures are all like the same, they're all bullish, then I know, okay, my trade is valid. Then I go into the news, I go into the forex factor and see what news are going to drop and affect that market. Where is the market going to go? So what I'm trying to do, I'm making sure that my forex analysis is in line with my fundamental analysis. So meaning my technical is in line with fundamental analysis. So you have to make sure both are all in hand. So when I find now, okay, I've found out, okay, news are going to be on my side. And let's say I found a bullish symmetrical triangle. A bullish symmetrical triangle is a continuation pattern for an upside. So if market has been in an uptrend, we shall see that market forming that pattern, which is a bullish symmetrical triangle, and then we're going to see market shooting up. So guys, if you didn't know about this, always news complete structures. Always. If you go into your chart, look for everywhere there are big candles, like those big candles. Look at the history. There was a pattern. If you have when you have found a flag, a bullish flag on your chart, you're going to see market, forming that small flag, and then you see an impulse move to the upside. So patterns is another way to find trades in the market. So if you're someone who trades patterns, these patterns happen every time, guys. Just go into the chart, look for the pattern, take the trade. Look for the pattern, take the trade. How will you even fall to pass the challenge, guys? Don't be someone who's just going to go into the market and start gambling with it, because even though this is a challenge where they're going to give you huge amounts, still this is so much money, guys. This is so much money. This is so much money. You get? This is so much money. Guys, this is so much money to play with. Even though it's very much money, don't play with. Don't just, over risk and, So that was my other strategy that I use. There are very many strategies. So the other strategy is divergence. And I'm also going to make a video about divergence today. I'm making the video and I'll be posting it next week. So guys, have you ever wondered how traders catch, those swing trades? Someone catches 5,000 pips, 1,000 pips in the market. So these traders are able to find reversals. So what I mean, if the market is in an uptrend and it reverses, these traders catch trades from up here, then they go with them down. Okay. So divergence is another strategy, and right now I've just applied my divergence to Euro USD. If you guys are very curious, you have seen that Euro USD has gone to its monthly low 2 weeks back. I was in a trade I made a loss, but I kept on holding because I knew market was going to reverse, and then so when market reached its level, which was now the demand zone, that was a strong demand zone. The last time when Euro USD was down there, it was 5 years back in 2015. So market came back. Remember, let's say this is 2015. Market was here. Then it goes back up and comes back to the same level. What do you think? Market is going to definitely go back up. It showed rejections. It was supposed to go back up. So I waited for my confirmations and entered the market. Even right now, I'm still in those trades. And I know most of you guys that are in my group, in the Brazil FX group, you have seen me posting about USD. And I still leave you, I'm not closing my trades. So what I'm trying to mean, divergence, I'm going to come to that risk management thing. I'm coming to it. If I finish with this divergence, just a few more minutes. So divergence, is where market is forming a certain structure which is different from the indicator. So what I love to use for divergence is the RSI. So let's say if market is dropping like this, we shall have this dropping, and then on our indicator we shall have like a slanting thing. I'm going to do a video, I'm going to be explaining it, but just right now I'm just talking about divergence. So guys, divergence, it helps you know those reversals in the market. So when you take the trend, and even when you have the divergence, so you find there mostly a falling wedge. Most of the time you find the falling wedge. And the falling wedge pattern, market has to go up. It has to shoot up, So guys, my battery is running low right now, but I don't know, let me find a charger and let's continue. But for the divergence strategy is a very good one, guys. Check about divergence and show you how we can use divergence. It's a very good strategy. And also risk management. So risk management, this is the biggest aspect in forex trading. If your risk management is poor, you can't make money in forex market. So risk management also comes with having the right psychology, forex psychology. You have to have the right psychology. Right psychology is knowing, what comes with forex. How do you treat forex? Do you treat forex like a business, or it's just a gambling thing for you? When you know that people lose money in the forex market, yeah, I'm going to be doing the divergence, RSI and all that. So when you know that forex is a real business, okay, if you know that forex is a business, you have to treat it like a business. So you're going to do anything possible to protect your money, because we don't want to lose money in the forex market, but we lose money, we play around, What do you do when you're losing money? Like, these are all risk management, and it also comes with emotions. So most of the time, we analyze markets and then place trades, but how do you carry yourself when you're losing money? That's what matters. So this is one of the easiest way to manage risk. Be someone who risks at least 30 pips in the market, 30 pips in the market, or 20 pips in the market. But 20 pips is just like a so few, but depends on your target. So whenever you're risking in the market, let your risk be very small and your target has to be very big. Let your target always be bigger. Because me, whenever I'm going to the market, my risk is like 40 pips, and then my 40 pips, 50 pips, but my target is always big. 400 pips, 450 pips. the least is 200 pips, and even at least 150. Yeah, I don't leave the market when I don't have huge amounts. But my risk is always like 50 pips, 40 pips. So my risk to is 1 to 8. So, my battery. You traders, I'm back, Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, guys. Let me see. I was telling you about my risk management. So me also it took me time, guys. I'm normal, I'm normal. So it took me time for me to really grasp this risk management thing. You know, forex. Most of it, forex. When you're trading forex, risk management takes up the big part. Guys, my network was tripping. My network was tripping. So I was telling you, if you have a mentor that they haven't told you about risk management, that it takes up the biggest part in forex, they have lied to you. So most times we trade in the forex market, but our emotions, we never let our emotions drive us. Whenever you start thinking, okay, market is going to go this side, it's going to go this side. You have been in a trade and you see market, okay, it's starting to do this, it's starting to do this. Guys, you mess up, man. Don't be driven by your emotions. As long as I told you, me when I'm in the market, I'm risking 40 pips, and my target is 200 pips. So, so if if my stop loss has not yet been blown up, I'm not going to leave the market. I'm going to stay in the market until my take profit has been hit at least. Because when in the market, at least when you're in the market, at least you have to look out for these great setups that are going to give you your 100 pips, 200 pips. But if the market goes wrong on you, it can never go wrong on you like multiple times. Guys that are just joining, make sure to like. Let's get these numbers up. So don't be this trader that whenever they go into the market, whenever they risk, they don't have a stop loss. They'll just close randomly. They close $100 loss, $200 loss, and then when they hit a take profit, they'll hit like $60. They're happy, but you've lost to 200, multiple times. Now me, I go into the market, I lose today $50, tomorrow $50. The other day $50. 3 times I'm losing $50. Then when I reach a time of hitting my target, the day I hit, I make profits. Boom, $4,000. Boom, $1,000. You get it? Again, if I lose $50, or $100. But my targets are always, when I hit profits, I have to hit profits, big profits. But if you're someone who just closes losses randomly, $100 loss, $200 loss, 300, and then when you hit profits, so I don't want you. And most of you guys, the way you trade, you tend to swing losses for long, and when your markets go to profits, you close just with small profits. So you have to also look for those big targets. You have to look for those big targets. Guys, be commenting questions. I'm going to be answering your questions. Be commenting those questions. I'm going to be answering them. Yeah, I'm going to be answering them. For those that are just here, my name is Junior Bazoo. Actually, I didn't like my name Bazoo because I was always teased for my name. People used to make fun of it when I was in kindergarten, primary. There, people used to make fun of my name Basil. Right now it's a big thing, Basil FX. Yeah, guys, I'm here to make strategies, forex, and everything simple for you. And guys that are just new here and don't know about forex, with forex, all you do is you first make research about it, learn what forex is, learn about candlesticks, learn about support and resistance and all that. When you're done with all learning that, sign up for a demo account, learn how to trade in the demo account, then make sure you are profitable, then buy a funded account. That's my motto now. Funded account, nothing else. If you want to make money, guys, if you want to make big money, Funded account is the way to go, guys. A funded account is the way to go. Guys, let me see those questions. Let me see those questions about funded accounts. And also, you can make payouts every week or every month. Depends on you. You can make out, let's say if you're past your challenge accounts, you can always make a payout at every end of the week or every end of the month, depending on you. So if you want, may I take this as a full-time job, This is like a full-time job for me. And you can even use your funded account to fund other accounts. Let's say if you have a funded account for $50,000, you can be making money profits here, and then you'll be funding your other, you can be funding your other account. Then you can have multiple accounts. And from Luciana, how do I get you for mentorship? I need badly. Guys that are very far from town, we can do mentorship. We do weekly Zooms for mentorships. So if you want mentorship, you can sign up. The price is $60, and even you get like exclusive access to our. You get exclusive access to our VIP group, so you can even earn from our signals. Though I don't advise you guys to get signals, because I advise you guys to look more into our setups and analysis than signals, because signals, it's just like you're feeding off my knowledge. I want you to feed off your knowledge. You can see the way you analyze markets, and then you can just feed off that. Yeah. So if you want mentorship, you can DM me after this live. The fee is $60. Yeah, I teach you, I mentor you, I guide you on how we trade in this market, and how you can become profitable and all that. But guys, before I even go further, risk management. I'll come back to risk management. Risk management is key. Is key. Listen, guys, is key. If you're someone who plays around with their emotions, if you let your emotions drive you, please also make a live on how to use cheaper cash or transaction. Okay, guys, I'm going to make a live also. As I told you, I'm going to be making these lives continuously. So I'll do also a live on that. What's the lowest amount of evaluation account? So the lowest account is a $5,000 account, and you only pay for you only pay $38 for that. Thanks. I think I can travel to the city. Sure. I've had guys travel from Karamoja to come here to Kampala for forex, and we had I told them forex for around 3 weeks. They came from Karamoja. Hope Trader Center is legit. Yeah, Trader Center is legit, guys. It's very legit. Video about market reversals and good. Yeah, I'm going to be doing more of these videos, guys. You can even see how consistent I am. You see, me, my thing with forex, I have to stay consistent, making profits. The same way I'm consistent in the market, the same way I'm consistent with making these YouTube videos. So I'm going to be making more and more of these videos. I'm going to be making more and more of these videos, guys. Question. I stay around Mianga. Most guys want to know I stay around Mianga, but I won't give you my address. Yeah, if you want us to meet up and then learn forex and all that, yeah. And even I had guys asking me to do a seminar. Yeah, I would think about a seminar. Though I'm not someone, I don't like gatherings and all that. Yeah, but I would really want to meet my traders and give a piece of advice. But even on the internet, we can meet so many people, yeah. Oh, I'm giving the pockets too, of course, man. And also, guys, on the weekends, use your weekends wisely. Don't choose the weekends to escape your life that you have, so that you go enjoy, the weekends. Everyone is out. No, you see, the way we do it for traders, we love to work when everyone is enjoying. And then during the weekdays, you may find me on Monday. I'm at maybe Serena, maybe just chilling, having a coffee. Go swim, go do it. So I love to work when everyone is enjoying, and then I like to have my free time, and when everyone is working. So basically here as everyone is enjoying, you are working, and then it's like let people dream of what you have during the week. So me during the week I'm enjoying. So right now I'm just going to be doing these videos. I'm going to be having some session with Zoom session with the students and all that. Yeah, but during the weekend you use them to backtest markets, And guys, let me tell you, forex is very easy. But most of you guys don't take forex as a business. You don't treat forex as a business. Forex, you have to treat it as a business. So during the weekends, you have you have to be in the markets. You have to be in the markets, analyzing, backtesting your strategies, backtesting so that when the market opens, you're good to go. So let me give you an example. The time when I backtested the market, I had found a rising wedge on gold structure. I found, like, on that day, like, analyze the gold structure. I found the falling wedge. So what I did, I just placed my sell limit. So when the market reached a certain level, it just dropped and took me to profits. And that was like 4 weeks back. You know, I found the structure, and I just took the damn structure. But that was off back testing, not just, I don't just chill the whole weekend and then come to the markets on the weekdays when the market is open. No, guys, that has to change. When you want to make money in the forex market, and which is very easy with these funded accounts, is just having more experience, and we get that experience, and the more we are in the market, the more we are in the market, the more we get this experience with funded accounts. I mean, with making money and making forex very easy, guys. Yeah. So guys, ask me more questions. Ask me more questions. Ask me more questions. But strategies are very laid out. We have multiple strategies on our on the Brazil FX YouTube, guys. You can check those videos. We have so many videos on how you can catch 20 pips, 30 pips. But also leverage matters. I see most of you guys over risk your accounts. Yeah? So one of the reasons why you guys over risk your accounts, we have these lot sizes. We have a standard lot size, which is 1. We have a 0.10 mini lot size, and we also have a macro lot size, which is 0.01. So a 0.01, it gives you 1 cent per pip. So for you to be able to use 0.01, you need 1,000 units. So your broker has to offer 1,000 units. But for you to use 0.10, you need 10,000 units. You need 10,000 units. And then for you to use the standard lot size, you need 100,000 units. So most of you guys use these lot sizes very wrongly. How can you use a standard lot size on a smaller account? You need so much. And so with these lot sizes, the more they give you, the more they take also from you. Yeah, guys, man, the funded account is the way to go. It's the way to go, man. It's the way to go. I encourage you guys to do funded. I don't want you to lose money. Most of the people out here have now a bad thing about forex. Because when people hear about forex, the first thing they do, they want to know, how do I pay? How do I deposit money in this thing? And then they also have this thing at the back of my mind, I want to get rich fast. So I think forex is a get rich thing fast. This is not a get rich thing. Forex, this is not a get rich thing. There's nothing like getting rich. Forex is just like any other business. Though, with forex, it gives us more freedom. It gives us more freedom. How do I analyze indices? So indices are very, very simple to analyze, and actually indices they respect structures. So when you're analyzing indices, make sure to just look for structures. That's all. Look for structures, look for clear uptrends, look for clear downtrends, and look for supply and demand zones. That's all. Indices are very very good pairs to trade, but don't trade indices if you're just a beginner trader. I also don't advise you to trade indices. Indices are so volatile. But if you want to trade indices, my favorite are US 30, US oil, and NAS 100. Yeah, those are my favorite ones to trade. And actually, those guys in the VIP, most of the guys in the VIP, I'm going to be introducing these indices more and more. I'm going to be bringing them to you guys on how we can analyze them. But even yesterday I did a video. We had a downtrend on US 30. We had a downtrend. So market was dipping. So I went back out. I wish I did this. I would show you on. I would share my screen and then you see what I did. So we had the downtrend. I waited for the market to back out. When market back out, I took the trade. And it gave me like crazy money. I'm also going to be posting a video. Yeah, indices, man, have like good price action. You see like everything laid out there. You know where market is going next, and So if you're someone who's good at price action, indices are very good for you. Yeah, and they need big amounts to trade. And you know how you can get these big amounts? A funded account. With a funded account, you trade these indices. Actually, I think 85% of these trades I trade on these funded accounts, I'm using only indices because their peak value is different from these other ones. One pip when you're using when you're trading US 30, it gives you much money than these other ones. Yeah. And guys, when you're trading these funded accounts, you don't need to stay in the market all the time. You're just in the market like this and then you're out. You're in the market like this and you're out. You don't need to be in the market all the time. So, and I would advise you to just look out for, let's say, 3 forex pairs. Let's say USD CAD, GBP, JPY, and Euro USD. Then look out for just 2 indices. Trade those indices. And also, you can apply gold. You can just have like a few pairs to trade. Don't trade everything you see on the market. So that's why even you guys go wrong. When it's sudden, when you're trading just a few pairs, it's movement. Like you see now, let me give you some pairs I trade, and I'm going to tell you where they are, and you can even go check yourself. I trade gold. You can even check gold. Gold right now, it's in a broke out from a zone, and now it's in a way of going up, though we see some correction. I trade Euro USD. Euro USD, it's now its monthly low. Then I also trade GBP USD. GBP USD also, it had been at its low point, now it's going up. Then also I trade GBP JPY, also it's in an uptrend zone right now. I trade USD CAD. USD CAD is in a downtrend, because of the DXY right now it has been doing bad. So literally, like, all my currencies I trade, I know them. I know like where they are. Also I trade NZ. No, it's NZ CAD. Yeah, it has been also at its lowest point. So markets now, we see markets jumping up, and then we see also something over demand and supply there. Like if you're trading on if you're trading a $5,000 account, okay, most of you guys would go for that because it's cheap to buy. So since that they don't want you to risk more than $200. So remember, we have 30 days. 30 days for you. You have to only dollars for a $5,000 account. Let me first say this: was it a $5,000 account or was it 50,000? Yeah, for a $5,000 account, you only need to make you only need to make $400. So it depends on what lot size you're using, but still, my thing would be the same. I would open 2 trades or 3 trades, but most times I advise 2 trades. So if I'm risking 20 pips, 20 pips, but my target has to be 100 pips and plus for each trade. If I'm trading the $5,000 account, and if it's a challenge, I'm risking 20 pips, but if it hits my target, remember, my target is $100, so meaning $100, this is 200 pips, but depends on what lot size you're using. Yeah, but don't just go into the market when you are scalping. Don't scalp this market when you're doing a challenge. You end up losing money, and when you lose you break one of the rules in the challenge, you remove the account from when you violate. Let's say if you go beyond the drawdown, which is 10%. So you have to be careful when you're trading also these funded accounts. Any drawdown, they'll remove the account from you. And yeah, me too. Actually, there's the time when I started these funded accounts, I messed up the account. I messed up. So I thought I still had a short market went on me, and by the time I think I was playing basketball, so I left trades running. I left trades running, so they took me out, and I didn't use a stop loss. This is another thing, guys. Always use a stop loss. The reason why we have risk management, because risk management involves all these aspects, and a stop loss is one of them. Most of you guys don't want to choose a stop loss because you think a stop loss stops you out from making a loss. But remember, I told you, the traders that are in the market and they only close losses randomly. You just close a loss randomly. I'm going to come to you. So you just close a loss randomly, like you don't have a stop loss. The market goes to 200 loss, you just close in a 200 loss, then you close from there. Sometimes people think, okay, market will return back to my zone and come back, and then I'll close with small loss. Guys, man, adapt a stop loss. Adapt a stop loss, and we also have a break even. I explained to you about break evens. What are break evens, guys? I explained them to you last time. So trade when you have a stop loss, have a take profits. Don't let this market take back its money. Whenever you're in profits, take your money, guys. Take your money. This market, don't play with this market. It will take back its money. I've seen guys that have messed up, So someone asked here a question. You mean after the 2 challenges, the account is just forever? What do I do compounding on those content? Okay, I'll first answer this first question. Yeah, when you finish the challenge, they offer you the account. Yeah, they give you the real account, but they don't give you the 5,000. So you can't remove the 5,000, but you can only remove your profits you make. So they've offered you an account with these huge amounts, but you can only take your profits. So on your portal, the part where your profits are is only how much you can withdraw. And also, someone asked another question: can I do compounding on these accounts? Definitely, yes, you can do compounding. That's another simple strategy I've done also. Yeah, I've done it on these other accounts, but it's very good to do compounding on these accounts also. Yeah, because with compounding, you already have a goal, you have a target, you have your risk. You know how much you're going to risk and all that. So I recommend also compounding, guys. Guys, it's already been an hour. Yeah, I've answered most of your questions. Most of you guys that wanted to know about these funded accounts. Yeah, the one I recommend is the Trader Central. Check my link. I'm going to leave my link in the description. You can get 30% when you sign up with Trader Central. And yeah, guys, it's time for us to play with big numbers. It's time for us to play. But I don't want to be so mean and keep this information to myself. I want to let out everything for you guys. Everything for you guys. But the funded account is the way to go. Make your research, make more research before you tap into anything. If you're new to Forex, first learn and then you earn, guys. So for guys that have for you guys that have been on from the start to the end of this live, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. I'm going to do Divergence, guys. I'll see you guys. Everyone, good night, man.